Welcome to the site of the 62nd International Making Cities Livable. This is in Potsdam, and this is the Brandenburg Gate in Potsdam, not the one in Berlin. And this is actually the state of Brandenburg, and not far from the hotel where we'll be staying, which is just around the corner there, the Max Hotel Sanssouci. This is the hotel where we'll be having the conference, the Max Hotel Sanssouci, right at the gateway to the beautiful Sanssouci Park. This hotel has about 136 rooms, and the conference facilities, very nice outdoor terrace and other amenities. There are a lot of great cafes and restaurants right in this area. That should be an ideal place for us to be located. This is right across the street from our hotel. And there's a wide selection of hotels and B&Bs in the area, as you can see. And I just toured a number of them, and I'll show you around. This is the Hotel Brandenburger Tor, right on the square next to the Brandenburg Gate in Potsdam. 44 rooms, quite a nice place. This is the Hotel am Luisenplatz. It's just across the street from our conference venue. It has about 56 rooms. This is the main pedestrian street of Potsdam, and there are a number of hotels and B&Bs along the way here that are within easy walking distance of our conference venue. And this is the Altstadt Hotel, 29 rooms, just off of the main street here in Potsdam. Very nice neighborhood. This is the site of our opening reception on October 15th, the very beautiful Friedenskirche, or Peace Church, at the gates of Sanssouci Park. And it was built by King Frederick William IV, the great-great-grandson of Frederick the Great, who was quite a talented designer himself, but the detailed design was by the court architect Ludwig Perseus. And of course there will be opportunities to explore the rest of the delightful Sanssouci Park with amazing architecture by Carl Friedrich Schenkel and many others, and of course all of Potsdam as well. This is the Altermarkt, the square in Potsdam that has been largely reconstructed after being destroyed or heavily damaged during the war. This is the famous St. Nicholas Church by Carl Friedrich Schenkel and many other notable buildings, very beautiful, and it's inspiring to see the way a lot of these buildings have been rebuilt in recent years. This is still ongoing work in this part of Potsdam. And of course there are new buildings and new innovations too. There's so much to learn from Potsdam and the region about how to make livable cities, and so much to learn from each other, surely. So here we are at the Berlin airport, and it's very easy to get to the train if you're in Terminal 1. You go down the escalator to the basement area where the train station is. If you're arriving in Berlin at Terminal 2, you'll need to walk over to the train station at Terminal 1. Just make sure you head over there and then down to the train station that's over at the lower level of Terminal 1. So you can find a reader board for the train times, and I'm going to take this one to Potsdam. Leaves at 10:23. I'm going to go get a ticket. So I'm going to change the language to English. BBB. Berlin ABC. And I'm going to get a 4-trip ticket, which is a better price. One of those. And that's only 16 euros. Pay for it on the contactless. And voila, there's our tickets. So these are your tickets. This is just the receipt. And what you do is feed one of these into the validator at each of the stations to get it stamped for the time. That gives you 2 hours to use for the duration of your trip. So we're going down to track 4 to catch the Potsdam train. So here we are at track 4, and we're going to catch the 10:23 train to Potsdam. There's another one at 11:23. They run 23 minutes past the hour, or at least they are currently. You should verify that when you're here. So don't forget to validate your ticket before you get on the train. You could have an embarrassing moment with the conductor if you forget. So here's our train, the RB22, and we'll hop on. So we're getting off here at the Pirscheide station. Now we're just going to take the short walk to the tram stop. Here's a map to show the short walk you'll need to make. Note that it's not this one. This is another train line. You want to walk over to the tram, not the train. Walk to the end of the platform and keep going. And then you arrive at this small square with a bus stop and then the tram that is right over there. And then you're going to want the 91 tram. In my case, it arrives in 3 minutes. And here we are on the tram. Always a fun ride into town from the edge. So you'll want to go 7 stops up and get off at the Louisenplatz Süd stop. So here we are at the Louisenplatz stop of the tram, 7 stops up from the train station. We're going to walk to the hotel from here. So now I'm going to take the tram into the train station here in Potsdam and hop onto the train into Berlin, do a little sightseeing there, and I'll show you how to do that. It's very easy. We're just heading right back to the same tram stop that we got off on, Louisenplatz Süd. And then we're going to take the 91 to the Hauptbahnhof. So we just got off the tram, the 91, and we're going to go into the station here in Potsdam and catch the train into Berlin. So we're going to take the RE1 to Berlin, Berlin Hauptbahnhof, the main station, and it's going to be on track 4. So just getting onto the RE1 train. So here we are at the Berlin Hauptbahnhof, the main train station. It's very easy to get around Berlin. There are many great connections. Transit is very easy in this city. So if you're in Berlin and you want to get to the airport, it's very easy to do from the Hauptbahnhof. You take the FEX train from the Hauptbahnhof. In this case, I'm taking it from platform 6. So just get to the Hauptbahnhof, which is very easy to do from anywhere in Berlin, and then take the FEX. You can use your ABC ticket, your 4-part ticket if you bought that. Very easy and very affordable to get down to the airport.